Sydney Wu here, and today I'm joined by my colleague Fiona.
Hello, everyone.
Today we will be talking about the great opportunities that digital channels provide to help you grow your business in China, but also what are the challenges faced by exporters. We'll be focusing on paid marketing in China. So Fiona, let's dive right in. What makes the Chinese online marketing environment so unique? And what are the online social platforms to use that are absolutely essential in order to grow your exports, sales, brand, and business in China? And what are the challenges that exporters face when they are starting their marketing efforts in China?
With Google claiming less than 2% of the market share in China and the Great Firewall in the Chinese network, the online environment is remarkably different from that in most of the Western world. So it is necessary for businesses to consider local alternatives when it comes to running search marketing campaigns in China. There are different mainstream platforms to choose from, like Baidu, Sogou, and more. But without a doubt, Baidu is the main platform that companies should start with. So think of Baidu as your primary advertising platform. There are several reasons why. But the most important reason is that Baidu's search engine has the highest market share across desktop and mobile users, now reaching more than 76% of the market shares, with Sogou being the second largest search engine, which has about 14% of the market shares. So in the beginning, Baidu shared a lot of similar features with Google, but it has quickly differentiated itself. It focuses only on the Chinese language and rapidly grown into popularity by delivering quality search results for the Chinese users. Besides, Baidu provide more flexible advertising options. You can run the standard search and display ads, and at the same time, there are different options to choose from, such as in-feed ads and brand zones.
So clearly, Baidu is the go-to platform for businesses who want to grow in China and boost their presence in this market. But the question we get asked a lot from exporters is, how do I make sure my business is eligible to set up a Baidu account within the Great Chinese Firewall? Well, for overseas businesses, the process of setting up a Baidu or Weibo advertising account can be much more complicated than setting up a Google Ads account, for example. Let's take Baidu here. There are several routes for setting up a Baidu account. You can either deal directly with the major Baidu branches or go through Baidu listed agency partner to set up an account. There are some requirements that you need to provide no matter which route you have chosen to take. You need your business license or certificate of incorporation, the latest bank statement, authorization letter, a screenshot of your website, any photo or proof of your business building, etc. Sometimes they will ask you to provide more information and proof. And of course, all documents need to be translated into simplified Chinese.
It is indeed a complicated process, but if you are trying to reach the Chinese prospect, there's no way around it. This is the best platform to reach the widest net of Chinese prospect, communicating with them in the preferred language, on the preferred platform. This is how you will see the best result for your company.
When it comes to online marketing in China, there are some key points to be aware of. With the Chinese Great Firewall in place, the online environment is certainly a different one. The general advertising environment is closely regulated, more so for certain industries like the health sector. And each of these have unique rules and regulations. Anyone running a business out of China, including running a Chinese website, needs to make sure they familiarize themselves with the rules and regulations concerning to their business and content they distribute. There is another thing that you need to be aware of, the new Chinese Internet and Data Protection Law. It may or may not directly affect your website and business, but Baidu has changed some of their policies to align with the Internet law. The result is Baidu has now restricted all mobile landing pages to their own platform. External links back to the official website are prohibited. So when you're building your mobile landing pages on Baidu advertising platform, it is important to remember not to put up any external links.
Clearly, Baidu is a brilliant platform to reach your targeted Chinese audience. But are there any other social media platforms to support paid marketing activities there? As you know, Facebook and Twitter are not allowed within the Great Chinese Firewall. So a great local alternative is Weibo. Weibo is one of the fastest ways to build brand awareness in China, particularly for B2B companies. Weibo lets you post content to specific targeted audiences in China. So it gives you access to a segmented audience base to grow page likes, create social buzz, and to drive traffic to your website. You can register your Weibo account with overseas phone numbers, and these can be verified with incorporation documents from outside mainland China. They have dedicated teams across the globe to assist and process the verification process, setting up paid marketing accounts and analytic packages, and top up ad credits.
The next key point to be aware of to have successful marketing strategy is the importance of creating great quality, localized content that is tailored to the buyer persona you're trying to reach. And of course, this applies to your Chinese target audiences. Remember that all these platforms we've been discussing are built specially for people searching and living in China. This means that content is in Chinese, and Baidu places a big emphasis on the quality and relevancy of your content. Poor translations of your content will receive a flag notice as poor quality content. Note that Baidu also prefers simplified Chinese script, which is the best localized language to use in order to reach the widest audience in China.
So for your business to succeed, you need to be engaged and accessible on the local platforms such as Baidu and Weibo, and creating content including on your website and your social posts that is tailored to your buyer persona in China. The more you are creating great relevant content that meets the needs of your target Chinese audience, the better your chance of ranking highly for their searches. We're here to help if you have any questions on how to achieve your exports, sales, and business goals in China.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.